What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we got our best beginner's guide and a boatload of codes for the global launch. We're gonna navigate in the bottom where the settings are. And from here, we got redeem codes. Go over the first one. We got GFL2 launch, apply, redeem code sent to our mailbox. Next one's gonna be GFL2 gift. Next code we got is gonna be GFL2 OTS14. That's going to be an O, not a 0. Apply. Next one, GFL2 SUOMI. Apply. Then GF2 EXILIUM. Then we got GFL2 reward. And then wrapping it up, our final code is going to be 1203 GFL2. If you're looking for your pre-registration rewards, you do got to get through the beginning of the tutorial. Once you get through that, you will get everything in your mailbox. So you can see we got our 5 million pre-registration, Facebook followers, so on and so forth. And then these are all of the codes I'm going to go ahead and redeem. This is everything we got from all those codes. So you get some pretty good free rewards at the beginning to start. Now, when it comes to re-rolling, I am someone who does not ever recommend re-rolling in gacha games. And in this one, you definitely, I would say you shouldn't. There isn't a good method to re-roll in this game, and the game gives you a ton of free summons just through playing the game. I mean, you get like around, I think like 100 or something like that, just after clearing a couple of the chapter missions, doing some of the events that are going on. Like there's a lot of events and there's a lot of things going on that just give you a ton of free tickets. Constantly trying to re-roll is honestly going to waste more time than if you were to just play and you would progress faster. 5 hours of progression is a lot more valuable than 5 hours of re-rolling or 2 hours of re-rolling or however long it may be. If you do decide to re-roll though, I am going to recommend our sponsor, BlueStacks Emulator. That is going to be the best and fastest way to do it. It is still going to be a tedious long task. BlueStacks is an Android emulator and it lets you play mobile games on your PC. It allows you to use mouse and keyboard along with full controller support. You can also set up macros so you can push one key and have multiple things happen at once. BlueStacks has one of the largest libraries with millions of games to go ahead and choose from. Start playing Girls Frontline 2 on BlueStacks now. Download link in the description box below. Now, when it comes to our recruitment area, if you do happen to decide to re-roll, or even if you don't re-roll and you just want to know, hey, who's the best hero that I could get for the newbie banner? I've already done the newbie banner, so we can't see it right now, but I do have a couple recommendations for the characters. So we can go into like any one of these banners. And if we take a look at the SSR units, there's two really good ones that you can get from the newbie banner. So if you're looking to re-roll or you just want to know, these two right here. I don't know how to say this name. Tulololo. This is an amazing character. If you're looking to re-roll for this character. If you just happen to get this character and you're not re-rolling, this is one that is definitely worth investing in. Pretty much you can use her endlessly for the entire duration that you play this game. Really amazing character. The other one, if we head back on over, is going to be this character. Another one, I don't know how to say this name. Now, the character that I got, I didn't re-roll. This is just the one that I got was, I don't know how to say this name, but this is the character I got. Single target burst, assist, and control. This is a really good character for early game, but they do definitely fall off. If you're playing like 6 months from now, they kind of get power creeped out. Some of these characters, they're really good at the beginning when you first start playing, but then as the game progresses and lots of new characters are introduced into the game, a lot of them that were good at the beginning get power creeped out. So just keep that in mind for the characters you're investing in now. Now, the first most important thing you should be focusing on is the campaign as a new player. Just trying to get through this because a lot of the content is going to be locked for you. So you got to come in here. You got to just do everything. I would suggest, if you can, try to get 3 stars on every level because you'll get bonus rewards as well. It's honestly really easy to get 3 stars. I've just been using the initial characters that the game gives you. And then I just added in that SSR that I got from my newbie banner. A lot of these chapters early on, they're just super simple to get by. You don't even have to manually do it. A lot of this is just kind of teaching you the mechanics of the game. Like, several of the first like chapters in the campaign, they're gonna teach you, hey, this is high ground, certain enemies do this, certain things do that. A lot of the times for this, you can just run it on auto, just get through it, watch the computer do it, or do something else. There really isn't any skill involved early on in these campaign missions. I would say you don't have to worry about actually playing the game manually until you kind of get to like the hard campaign, like the hard stages of the campaign. Once you start to get to like account 50 or 40 or something like that, and you're deeper into the game and all the game modes are unlocked, then it gets a little bit more difficult. But right now, for the first several days, you should just be blowing by everything really, really quick and easy. Which brings me to my next thing that I want to mention is your account level. This is pretty much what you should be focusing on early game, and it's one of the most important things because your account level in the bottom left corner, you can't see because I'm blocking it, but right there, my commander level, that dictates two main things. The first thing is it determines the maximum level for my heroes. If you're at commander level 15, my characters cannot go above commander level 15. So you can say I can't go to 16 or anything. The other thing that your commander level determines is the different types of game modes and features. So if we go into like supply missions, you can see that there's certain things that will unlock when we reach certain levels. So commander level 20 will unlock this. Commander level 23 will unlock the targeted study. So really, you just got to focus on the campaign and also events and also your daily missions, because your daily missions is a good way to get a lot of account XP early on as a new player. Make sure you take advantage of these trials too for our exclusive characters, because it will give you some free collapse pieces. This is pretty much the premium currency in this game. You can buy it or you can earn it for free. The other thing that I completely forgot to mention while we were in the recruitment center, which banner should you summon on? We got two exclusive banners. We have this character, we have this character, and then we also have the weapons for them. The one that I am going to suggest, and the one that I've seen a lot of people suggesting, is this character right here. They are an amazing support. They're a healer, and also their ultimate ability will put shields on your entire team. Another one that you can use for months upon months. One that's not going to get power creeped out very quickly. So definitely this is the one that I would suggest you pull from. This is the one that I am going to pull for. Now, as a new player, one thing that can be a little bit scary is you're going to have bad characters early on, but more importantly in this game, you're going to have bad weapons early on. So a lot of people are going to be kind of scared, like, oh, I don't want to enhance one of these weapons and stuff because I'm scared I'm going to spend all these materials and then I'm going to get a better weapon and then I wasted materials. This game is not that pay to win. This is actually one of the more free to play friendly games, and it doesn't have traps set up for you to kind of spend money. It doesn't have traps set up for you to waste your materials or anything like that. So what you can do is you can actually go ahead and you can disassemble weapons and you will get the materials back. If I was to go ahead and disassemble one of these weapons that I already have leveled up, see this level 15? We're going to go ahead and we're going to get the analysis blueprint, pretty much the weapon XP that we went ahead and used. So if we take a look, if we're taking a level 1 to a level 15, it's going to cost us 2,305 of that weapon XP. And you could see that when we went ahead to disassemble that level 15, we're getting all of it back. So don't be afraid to invest in some of these low rarity weapons that you have early on as a new player, because you could just disassemble it, get everything back, and then reinvest it in those purples or those higher rarities as you get them. We're gonna go to our navigation screen, and in the top right corner, this little icon right here, we're gonna click this. We got our voyage logs. This is the best one. If you wanna spend a little bit of money, this is the one that I recommend. You got two different versions. You got a $10 version and then a $20 version. If I move myself out of the way, you can see that $10 version. This is gonna give you some really, really awesome weapons, and it's going to help you out a lot. Even if you just spend the $10 one, you don't really have to spend any more money if you want. This is going to give you more than enough value for your $10. It's going to help speed up your account a little bit faster. Now, when it comes to using your premium currency, your collapse pieces, these little crystal icon thingies, is going to be either with the summons, if you want to do that, or with your stamina. You are going to run out of stamina eventually. And, you know, if you're really hurting for stamina, you want to continue to play, that's a good way to go ahead and use these. Otherwise, if you want to be a summoning demon and just constantly be summoning and summoning, then, you know, you can go ahead and do it that way. I am a big advocate for always saving my premium currency for stamina, because grinding in these gacha games, man, it can be pretty devastating. And for the most part, games like this typically give you more summoning tickets over energy for free. So now for your characters, there's two important stats that I just want to mention when you are deciding, you know, which ones you want to use, which ones you want to build out. We click on the little plus icon. The mobility is a really important stat to pay attention to, because this determines how many tile spaces they can go ahead and move. So you can see this one's got 4, and they're actually one of the slowest characters at 4, because if we take a look, some of these other ones, they got like 6. This other one over here has 9. So really pay attention to mobility, because there are going to be certain levels that you're going to need fast characters who can really move around the map a lot. So just check that out. The other one's going to be stability. You can take a look at stability, the maximum amount of stability damage that can be taken. A unit becomes exposed when the stability reaches 0. Once you get into that harder difficulty, as a new player, you may not notice this really at all, but once you get to like account level 40, 50, like 60, and you're doing really difficult content, this stability is really going to play a huge impact. So another thing to just keep in mind when you're going ahead and checking out your character stats, building them out. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see you all later. Peace.